What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the identity of the pie thrower revealed after 4 years, retired former WWE Women's Champion teasing a return, the real reason Kairi Sane has been absent from WWE television, AEW's huge announcement, WWE could experience huge problems during Mania, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. But let's waste no further time and get straight into the first story as we look at the identity of the pie thrower being revealed after 4 years. Now, there have been many unsolved mysteries in this universe, such as the Bermuda Triangle, asking whether aliens really exist, how did the Egyptians build the Great Pyramids at Giza, and who really threw the pie at Kevin Owens. Now, we were going to save this mystery for our Wrestling Unsolved Mysteries series, but we have got other mysteries to uncover, like cryptic messages in WWE theme songs, who was driving the white Hummer, and many more. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the backstory, during the 4th July 2016 Raw celebrations, a massive food fight erupted backstage. When the room cleared out, Owens was the only one left, but had a pie thrown at him in the face, which caused him to go berserk. Even after 4 years, wrestling fans hypothesized who actually threw the pie at Owens. Names such as Heath Slater, Sami Zayn, Enzo Amore were all listed as culprits, as they were actually in the room, but it seems that theorists were all wrong, and the real pie thrower has been revealed thanks to a 10-year-old boy on the AJ's Awesome Show. With Kevin Owens as a guest on the show, AJ proposed the question, who was the real pie thrower? Owens responded with,
and I guess the only answer I can give people is that in the end, even if it wasn't him who physically did it, the one who ultimately threw the pie at me is Vince McMahon. Because, he's the one who decided that pie was going to hit me in the face. And he wasn't there physically to do it, but he's the one who made it happen. That would be the answer.
So after all that, it was actually Vince McMahon. No wonder Owens headbutted him on SmackDown. Next up, a retired former women's champion teasing a return. Now, with the likes of Edge and Daniel Bryan returning to the ring after they suffered career-ending injuries, you can't rule out other superstars who were forced to retire but managed to return. One such superstar who has taken note is former Divas champion Paige, who was forced to retire in 2018 due to a neck injury. However, after Edge's return to the ring, it gave the former champion hope of returning. In an interview with Inside the Ropes, she mentioned, "I think it's always a possibility one day, you can never say never. It's not going to be anytime soon. That's mostly all I can say about it. It's really hard because I just had neck surgery in August. My neck is just getting healthier quicker the second time around, which is crazy. I feel absolutely fantastic. We'll see where it goes." It would be awesome to see Paige in the ring once again, chasing the championship. Next up, why Kairi Sane has been absent from WWE television. Despite WWE announcing recently on Raw that the Kabuki Warriors will defend their women's tag team titles against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, only the wacky yet wonderful Asuka was present. So where was Kairi Sane? According to Dave Meltzer, Sane was in Japan recently as she got married. He mentioned, Kairi Sane's been in Japan. She got married a couple of weeks ago. Then I don't know if she had to be quarantined or something, but she was unavailable for most of these tapings. So she was okay for WrestleMania, but she wasn't available until the very end. That's why this whole promotion for the last few weeks has been all Asuka and no Kairi Sane. Well, now we know why, and congratulations to Sane and her husband. Next up, why WWE superstars are breaking Kayfabe. Since there is no crowd to play up to during WWE's weekly shows, they've cut down on matches and increased the number of promos from WWE superstars, and some of the most recent ones, by both The Undertaker and AJ Styles, have dropped in the real names of their opponents respectively. Breaking kayfabe is something WWE doesn't normally do, especially with an established star such as The Undertaker, as they've always kept to the idea that he's some unhuman entity who's not married, etc. So why has WWE gone forward with these plans? Well, it seems that Vince McMahon is giving Heyman and WWE superstars a bit of free reign on Raw with promos, as according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, he mentioned, One of the aspects of these promos being different and good is that you know that mentality which nobody else would do there. I'm pretty sure you're not going to see it on SmackDown on Friday, and I don't think Vince would ever do this on his own, but he's giving Paul Heyman, you know, I'm not saying free reign, because nobody gets free reign, but he's giving some reign and the promos are showing that. It's nice to know that Vince is giving Heyman the reins to go outside the box on some of these promos. Next up, AEW's big announcement. AEW teased a big announcement for the 30th March and it delivered today with the AEW website revealing a new title will be unveiled in a high-stakes 8-man tournament which kicks off on Wednesday, April 8th on weekly AEW Dynamite show on TNT. The single elimination tournament will feature the biggest names in AEW all vying for the inaugural TNT Championship belt. According to the press release, the first 4 wrestlers will be announced on the 31st March episode of AEW Dark, while the remaining 4 will be revealed on 1st April's Dynamite. The tournament finals will take place at AEW's 23rd May pay-per-view Double or Nothing. What do you think of this new title and which AEW wrestler would you like to see win it? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, a spoiler as JR reveals a big match coming to Dynamite. Jim Ross hinted at a big match coming to Dynamite. You may have heard that good old JR has a new book coming out, Under the Black Hat, and he made an appearance on the Wrestling Observer Radio to hype it. During his chat, he talked about a match that's already been taped for Dynamite between current AEW World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley and Inner Circle member Jake Hager. While Ross didn't say who won the match, it should make for an interesting encounter with Hager's size, strength and MMA background pitted against Moxley's toughness and wild brawling style. Next up, Edge talks clandestine comeback. Edge's return to the ring was arguably one of wrestling's worst kept secrets, yet he went to extreme lengths to keep his training regime a secret. Speaking to ESPN, Wrestling's Rated R superstar discussed the steps he and the WWE took to hide his return to the ring. I talked to Triple H and I said, I can't go to a ring anywhere because people will start seeing me. I can't go to the PC, so they sent me a ring. I got a warehouse space and I set up a ring and basically had my own personal field of dreams and I just got in there and got to work. Edge had the benefit of being married to WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix as well as having 2 excellent workers living nearby. Edge discussed this noting, thankfully I'm married to another Hall of Famer who can pick up and body slam me, which you can't say for a lot of wives. The Revival, they both live in Asheville, so they'd come and they'd get in there with me and they'd put me through my paces. I was keeping up with them. I wasn't tired and I wasn't sore and I thought, okay, this is gonna happen and this is going to happen at a level that I wanted. Edge explained how he realized he could still work 30-minute matches, but he would have to adapt his style to deal with the aging process and his pre-existing neck injury. Nevertheless, he's back and ready to fight Randy Orton in a last man standing match, which should be a huge test of whether he's truly ready. Next up, WWE could experience huge problems during Mania. With the first ever empty arena WrestleMania taking place this Saturday and Sunday, many fans will most likely tune into the WWE Network, which is a much more affordable $9.99 right now, as opposed to ordering it through cable operators who are charging upwards of $60. However, that's all well and good, but with the added numbers logging in to watch it, it could have a huge strain on servers, causing it to crash. PW Insider's Mike Johnson reported, I could see so many trying to log onto the network at the same time or trying to get the network at the same time that it could crash. It wasn't all that long ago that everyone switching from NXT on the USA network to the WWE network to get that second hour crashed the network late last year. And finally, Becky Lynch puts over Baszler at the expense of Ronda Rousey. Does Becky Lynch still have heat with Ronda Rousey? You'd probably think so reading a recent interview with Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso. Lynch was gushing with praise for the Queen of Spades' work ethic, but seemed to be taking some shots at that other famous female from MMA who worked in the WWE. There's no denying what Shayna has done, she's put in the work. She was a pioneer in women's MMA long before Ronda came along. She's someone who went to the independents. She loves wrestling. I know she does. She's not somebody who said, oh, that's an easy way for me to be on television. Let me try that because my other sport didn't work out. Ouch. As Wrestlelamia has pointed out, WWE likes to have its superstars use media appearances including interviews and social media to advance angles. Lynch is undoubtedly keeping the heat on Rowdy Ronda should Rousey return to the WWE sometime soon. But there you have it guys, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.